Yo, yeah, alright, back with another dream. This time it is Friday night. Means we are with flights tomorrow. Only one thing, pre party. We back. What's up, y'all? Good to be back. And yeah. Hoping nothing feels a little bit better than that mistake. I feel like I didn't. I feel bad for how that turned out. I'm also my fucking ability to not have views. So, well, it happens. And let's talk about tonight, shall we? So, we have a main topic. Fights tomorrow. We've got weigh-ins to talk about. Face-offs to talk about. Karate Combat's meant to be on right now, but I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. It's some bullshit. I'll bring up a tweet in a minute. What's going on? What I hear is going on there, and yeah, it's a weird shit going on over there. And but we have plays tomorrow at least, so I'm looking forward to Karate Combat. But if what I'm hearing is true, I'm not shocked that they're not happening. And yeah, card looks good. We've got the same amount of fights, no cancellations, even with 2 weight misses. Could be better. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about. We'll talk about Thursday Night Football last night because there was some crazy crazy game, and we'll see what happens. It's gonna be fun. Fights tomorrow. Should be fights right now, but I'm pretty sure the Karate Combat's delayed till 11:45, so we'll see. Maybe it'll actually happen at that time. Who knows at this point? Yeah, so not really much else to say. Let's just get going, shall we? I'll show this right off the bat, actually, because it's super fucking interesting. Let me show this tweet, if I may. Not sure how true this is, but from what's going on, it would have to be true, right? It almost feels like it would have to be true because it's so weird. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Let me bring this up. Though hearing them crazy shit about Karate Combat, staff, some not paid minimum, refused to work. Yeah, that would check out why nothing's happening. And Pittsburgh inside commission is leaking info that judges were not paid last time. Yeah, so Karate Combat's not very good, I believe. Had a short term than the pay me while I was owned a year. I know 2 people owned well over 15K each. Owed for the commission, and this was about a little under 20 minutes ago. So again, the thing's been fucking pushed back like 4 times, and so it's like, what the fuck is going on? It was meant to start. I believe it was meant to start at like 7, and it's just still hasn't started. It's like, is this actually gonna happen? The main event should have happened by now, or we should at least be like the later half of the card. It hasn't even fucking started. Like 7 o'clock. Like, you gotta start this shit eventually. You've got how many fights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fights. There's not a lot, so you could do that quickly, but like, you gotta start, man. Like, what is going on? Like, again, this should have been over by now. So it's like, what is going on? So, new start time 9 p.m. That was hours ago. That was literally 2.5 hours ago. It's like, what are we doing? What is going on? Gotta switch up, but yeah, what is this card was meant to literally start trying to do the start, do that 9 p.m. It was meant to start at 9 p.m. again, it should have been at least in the main event by now. So it's like, what is going on? Now, of course, like everyone else, like most people, I was looking forward to this. Like, dude, Sam Alvey and fucking Robellis, probably the biggest fight in karate combat history up to this point. Chris Barnett, who doesn't love him? Claudio Ribeiro, former UFC tomato can, always interested to see how they do. Brendan Jenkins, Lawrence Larkin at the age of 90. Like, it's not. I like karate combat. I've always really enjoyed karate combat, but it's like, what is going on? So, it's like, I don't know. Like, this is pathetic. This is why the UFC is unbeatable, because shit like this happens. Like, why is this not starting? Why is this not happening? Pay who you gotta pay and get going. And I believe one's on right now, so that's cool for some people. I don't watch that shit, so if some people do, that's good. Hope it's fun. And like, I guess they're in the main and co already, so cool. So it's like, what is going on? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Crazy. Like, I was expecting to be watching Karate Combat during the stream. We're talking about it, what happened. It ain't fucking started. So it's like, I don't know. Crazy. And, yeah, what the fuck, man. So, but that's the Karate Combat update for right now. You watched card is delayed like a motherfucker. Yeah, I was just talking about that. It's now delayed for another 10 minutes, 11:45, and I'll bring the tweet back up that I just had open. Like, apparently some shit's going down. Where is it? Let me show this on stream again. Apparently this is what's going on. I don't know if it's true or false, but if it is true, then that's kind of insane. You can read it for yourself. Like, people did not get paid last time. The whole pit thing is not even set up. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, what's up, Steve? By the way, it's like, what are we doing? Truly, what are we fucking doing? And yeah, hopefully shit starts happening, because it's like, what is going on? So crazy, fucking crazy, man. So, well, whatever. What the fuck can you do? So it would never happen to the UFC, that's for sure. And yeah. So my mic's still plugged in. I feel like I might have unplugged it there. No, looks like everything's still good. So nice. So weird, just weird, man. So hopefully that shit gets going again soon, but we'll see. We'll truly see. And yeah, is my mic still plugged in? Pulling it down, it's it fucking seems like it. Yeah, I don't know, crazy, but whatever. We're here to talk about the UFC anyway. Again, I was looking forward to Karate Combat. That's a good card. I'm excited. I want to see how we in Das range and all that, but guess no luck there. So, well, I guess what can we really fucking do at this point? So, I don't know. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll start eventually. Again, it was moved to 11:45. Maybe we'll actually start at that time, but who knows? And yeah, either way, we got UFC tomorrow. More importantly, we got real fights. As much as Karate Combat is good, nothing is will ever be the UFC. And yeah, we got everyone tried to make weight outside of 2 people. Every fight is still on. It's gonna be good. Let's take a look at it, shall we? We can look down this card one more time. Just give my quick thoughts for everything one final time before we call it. Before we look at weigh-ins and all that. My last time I talk about this card before it happened. So Yeah, last time I'll either be right or wrong about what I say happened. So, beginning with the first weight miss of the card, Muhammad Naimov versus Myron Santos. Myron did miss weight by 147, so barely a weight miss, but you still missed weight. And yeah, still a favorite. Let's see, picking percentage for him, it's still 76% on Topology, and on Guilt Milk it is 80%. So yeah, Myron still probably should take this fight, even though I don't think he's that good. I don't think Naimov's good either. I think this is a double can battle. It's the worst fight on the card, so it's kind of poetic. I was opening the card, and yeah, it's just a bad fight. I don't know what more I can really say to it. It's not a great fight. Definitely the worst fight on the card. Naimov's not good. Myron is going to get fraud checked very soon because he's not fucking good. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what fucking happens. I'm still going Myron. I think he'll get the win. And yeah, shit fighters. What can you really say? So that's about that. Not very much else to plan. Then we go to the most one-sided fight of the night. Obviously, we've talked about this all week. Pretty much said the same thing about it all week. That's one-sided and pathetic. The second fight of the night, Mansour Abdul Malik versus Antonio Mr. Dern Trocoli. Yeah, Mansour, ginormous favorite still. Picks, he is 97% the biggest on the card. And on Gold Milk, I would imagine he is also the biggest on card. Again, don't get to get your picks 100%. Wow, that's a first. Of course, don't get to get your picks in tomorrow, 6 o'clock. It all begins. So get them in. Yeah, I don't need to waste your time. Of course, Mansour is going to win. Lock is a night, and obviously I'll put my picks in on stream at the end. So. But yeah, Mansour locks the night. Third card in a row. It's a middleweight, and I think he's the worst of the three, but getting maybe the easiest fight of the three. Yeah, easy. Mansour. What is there to say? Mr. Dern is just here because he fucks Mackenzie Dern. I guess, is he really the loser in the end of the day? That's for you to decide. Shitty fighter, living the best life, I guess. Easy one for Mansour. Next, we have in the first real fight of the night, and in my opinion, the best early prelim. I just don't think much of these fights. I think this one could at least be kind of intriguing. We have Ivo Aslan versus Ivo Borshevsky. Ivo dropped a bit as a favorite. He is now minus 195 compared to when he was, I think, minus 210 or whatever. Beginning like throughout the week, so that's interesting. Pick percentage for him, Topology is 83 to 70. 83 to 17 there, and Gilt Milk it is 79 to 21. Intriguing. Evo's a lot, like I said in the breakdown, which a lot of the shit I'm gonna say here is kind of just gonna be copying what I said there, but I get Evo still a ginormous question mark because we really have seen nothing. If you only saw his Contender Series fight like I have, then all you saw was him KO a tomato can in 18 seconds or whatever. So it's like, what else can you actually do? We don't know. He's never left round one, I don't believe. So we'll see how he does here, if he can knock out Ebo, and if he can fight deep into the fight, that might be the best path to victory for Ebo. Who knows? So I don't know. Like, we know Ebo's shit, so that's helpful. But how good or bad is Ewo? Well, we're gonna find out. So I'm still picking Ewo. I think I just can't pick Ebo at this point. That Alicana fight was piss poor, and I just have no reason or can't really find a good one to make any debate for Ebo. So give me Ewo. I think he's a safer pick. I don't like him being so much shorter, and never leaving round one. But against a can like Ivo Aslan, I think he's gonna get the win. So give me Ewo to beat Ebo. It's just money. I would rather I pick a question mark than a guy I know who's dog shit. So there you go. Then we have in the first fight the actual like names on the card if you want to go by that logic. Yo for me. What's up? The 10-7 MMA. Are you, I feel like your username is different from your actual name, and that's why I can't put a name. If you are new, shout out. Let me look. Are you new? I feel like I've seen you before. That username. I fucking hate this username shit. It's so dumb. It's truly so dumb. Like YouTube, I don't show me the fucking account, like their real account name. Ah, that's just your account, 10-7 MMA. I feel like you've been here before, but I'm not 100% sure. So either way, shout out. If you're new, always good to see new people in chat. And if not, sorry for not remembering. Well, I'm not used to actually having people in chat. So what's up, man? Hope you're doing good. And yeah, just going through the card. Not really breaking it down already in video forms. I'm just going through the pick percentage. Like, what are the pick favorites and all that. Small ideas. We're gonna watch the weigh-in and the face-off later. I'm gonna put my picks in. Talk about the weird karate combat bullshit going on. So yeah, just basic shit. Nothing crazy. And yeah, not much else to it. So pretty basic there that I can think of. And yeah, so as we go to our fourth fight of the night, that is in the lightweight division, the first of many lightweight fights on the card. This one easily the weakest of the four, which I guess don't say a lot because this is not really a great fight in 2025. Maybe in 2019 this would be a really good fight, but in 2025 it's definitely the weakest lightweight fight on the card. We have the OG legend Edson Barboza versus the weak-minded, coming out of retirement, Tarantula Jalen Turner. Yeah, Turner is still a giant favorite. I think he's even grown in odds since the last time, so take that as you will. What's up, motherfuckers? What's up, Miles Fritz? I'm calling good to see new people in chat. Hope y'all doing good. So, just like I said, talking about the card, going down it or up it, whatever term you want to use. And yeah, not really much else to it. Just that's about the long. Enjoying a nice Friday night. So, hope y'all are as well. And not really much else to it, man. I've talked about the first three fights of the card and didn't have to say a lot because they're not very good. And now we're on the Edson and Turner fight, which again, another fight. I guess there's more to say for this fight than the other ones. I would have to say because it's interesting. I think a lot of interesting shit can happen here. So let's see. Jalen's still a giant favorite, even I think grown in odds since the last time. He's 85% picked on Typology and on Goat Milk, a site of the MMA holes. Go make your Go Milk pick, go make your Typology picks, or go make both. Verdict, even though Verdict barely fucking works. Go make your picks there as well if you want to. Let's see, Jalen's 93% picked here. Again, like I said in the breakdown video, I get why Jalen's such a fucking giant favorite, why he does look like the A side here. He's 9 years younger, he's much bigger, he has potential. But dude, like I said, I cannot trust someone as weak-minded as Jalen Turner. He's coming out of retirement at 30. Because he lost a few fights because he fucking fought Ignacio Bahamondes and he did the dumbest shit ever against Moicano. So he's weak-minded and stupid. What does that tell you? I get Edson at 40. He's gotten older. I think he looked fine against Ricardo Close. In my opinion, he probably won that fight. So I just really think the odds are a little too wide here. And if I do understand them a bit, I do think they're a little bit of a reach. And I'm going the underdog. I'm going Edson. I think he can have a crafty veteran performance. I think he can fucking outsmart Jalen, not get knocked out, and win. Jalen's weak-minded. He's pretty fucking dumb. Edson's a legend. He's the farthest thing from weak-minded. He still has something left in his tank. Every time we've counted him out after on a losing streak, he's won. The loser for this is getting fucking cut for sure. I don't think it's gonna be Edson. I just have a weird feeling ever since this fight was booked. I've just felt Edson can fucking win this. And this might be either my smartest pick of the card or my dumbest. We're gonna find out in less than 24 hours. But I just feel like Edson's the pick here. Like, could he get knocked out? Of course. Could the Jalen Turner, who actually has potential and talent, show up? Yes. But can the weak-minded, out of retirement, fucking Jalen Turner show up? Yes. So I'm going Edson. It's a bad pick, more than likely. But I could see it. I've fucking seen Edson do too many times. The Billy Quarantillo fight, everyone counted him out there. He won. The Sadiq Youssef fight, where I picked him to win, and I was right. One of my best picks of that year. I don't think he's done. I don't think Jalen's all there. And even if he does get a knockout, he's probably gonna walk off before he can actually get to finish. I'm going Edson. It could really burn me. But I'm going to legend. Give me Edson. I don't know what else to say. I just cannot pick someone as weak-minded and stupid as Jalen Turner. Give me Edson. Either that's going to be my best or worst pick of the night. We're going to find out on Saturday. Speaking of underdog, I guess kind of underdog, somewhat underdog picks, we go to the featured early prelim in the middleweight division for the number 14 ranking or whatever, and a weight miss in this one. The other weight miss both came on the early prelims, where you guys have no leeway to be missing weight, but you lazy fucks still do. We have in a featured early prelim Marvin Vettori versus Bruno Ferreira. So the Lazy Hulk missed weight. I feel like this is for the second time. No, this is his first time missing weight. So I'll give him props there. This is only his first weight miss, but now I gotta take those props away because you missed weight, you lazy fuck. So that's not great. And it was not even like my run, which was like a pound. He missed by like 189. So he didn't look good on the scales, which we'll look at in a little bit. Not great. The pick percentage is still, who knows how updated this is, but still leaning Ferrara's way 60-40. That's questionable. And what's the fucking finish percentage? Mainly decision. Interesting. And then on Goat Milk, it is Vettori's the pick favorite. Intriguing. It's a borderline pick'em, even though it does feel like Vettori's the underdog. I struggle to not pick Vettori here. Like I said, how does Bruno Ferreira win this fight? Truly. Is he gonna knock out Vettori? No, that's not possible. Is he gonna submit Vettori? Very unlikely. So now he has to try and decision Vettori when he doesn't have good cardio, hasn't really been deep into fights many times, and lost to camps like a Boost and a Sultan. As bad as Vettori is in 2025, I just think this is a win for him. I still think this should have been a Diba Gutierrez or Martin Vettori, but whatever. I just think this is a win for Vettori. I think this is not going to go the way the UFC wants, because they want to push Ferreira. I don't know why. He's not good. He's not even barely that exciting. Give me Vettori. I think he's just better. You can't finish him. So how are you going to beat him? A guy who has shit cardio, I don't see beating him over 15 minutes. So give me Vettori. So, and I never thought I'd be saying that in 2025 after the pitiful Delidze and fucking, right now, if you look better, but he still got schooled on feet by Brendan Allen. So, take that as you will. I never thought I'd be picking him again in 2025, but it's hard not to in a fight where I don't think he's going to be able to get. He hasn't been finished before, and it looks impossible to do it so far. Why was he going to start getting finished now? Give me fucking Vettori, another kind of underdog. Risky, very possible, very. Give me Marvin. I just don't see how he loses this, to be honest. Not saying he's some great fighter anymore, but you can't finish him. How are you going to beat him? Give me Vettori. And those are the early prelims. Just a little overview of them again. They're fine. The last 3 fights are whatever, perfectly fine. First 2 fights are pretty shitty. Fine, again, right? They're early prelims. They're the weakest part of the card. What am I really expecting? So, there you go. Not much to it. A big underdog pick, and then mainly the favorites, and kind of a pick'em pick. We'll see what happens. Flying early prelims to lead into the real star of the prelims. The prelims. Let's take a look at those, shall we? That would begin with the best prelim on the card. It probably should be on the main card over Talbot Cejudo, but I digress. We have in the best prelim, that should be the featured prelim, Faraz Ziam versus Nazim Saidov. Ziam's still the favorite here on the betting odds, which is kind of intriguing. On picks, he is the underdog, 57% to Sedikov on Tapology. And on Gilt Milk, I feel like it's probably be much of the same. Yes, 53%. So they're close, but people are leaning Nazim here, which I get. I think this probably should be a pick'em, and in that pick'em, I'm leaning Nazim. Truly, I think that he can break Ziam. I think he can make it a war and win. I think he is maybe one of the best unranked lightweights right now, and I just really struggle to see Ziam being able to contain him and like stop him from making a chaotic fight and winning. Maybe he can. I wouldn't be that shocked, but I'm gonna say that Nazim's gonna make it a dogfight and pull out the win. I'm gonna break Ziam later in the fight and win. So I just really struggle to see Ziam slowing him down and winning a boring fight against Nazim. I don't think Nazim's gonna allow that to happen. So give me Nazim Sadikov. I think he is, again, very good. This should be a top 15 fight because these two are way better than cans like Moicano, Chandler, and Dawson, but whatever. Give me Nazim. I think he can break Ziam in this, again, great fight. Should be a 50-50 on a betting odds. Cannot wait for it. Give me Nazim, though. Give me the underdog. Give me Merab's teammate on Merab's card. Give me Nazim Sadikov. Great fucking fight. Cannot wait for that one. And then a fight I definitely can wait for because it's actually going to happen, I think, which I don't know. That might be the most shocking part of the card. Of the weigh-ins, we had 2 weight misses and neither were this idiot. As we have in our second prelim and the surefire decision of the prelims, Macy Baba versus Karine Silva. I'm actually amazed Macy is not one of the 2 that missed weight, because that's her whole fucking memo that she does not make it to fights, so guess she actually felt like fighting this week. She's still a big favorite, which I agree. I think I said in the breakdown, if she actually makes it to the fight, she should be like minus 200. She's just so much better than Karine. And let's see what people are thinking. 82% on Tapology. Yep, and I think that's even too much on Karine's side, and 83%, so exactly the same pretty much. Yeah, it's a layup for Barber. If she actually shows up to the fight and doesn't find some bullshit phantom reason to pull out during the walkouts, this is a layup for Barber. She should easily win. Karine is garbage, and this is a free win for Macy, so she's not terrible. She's a better Tracy Cortez. That's like literally what I look at Macy as, just a better version of Cortez in every sense of the word, inside and out. Yeah, she's just better than Karine. She should easily get the win here. Give me Macy. Not very much to say. If she actually makes to the fight, which the fight hasn't started yet, so you're still a very debatable, very high chance it doesn't happen, but if it does, give me Macy pretty easily. Karine is garbage. From a surefire decision to a surefire first round finish, and maybe even a minute finish, we have in the second to last prelim, the co-main event of the prelims. Long overdue to see this fight. Terrence McKinney versus Chris Duncan. For some reason, the odds on this have really close and really got close in the last while. Like when I did my breakdown last night, Duncan was a big favorite. Now, like he is a pick'em more like McKinney's almost a favorite. So its odds have really closed in weirdly, very suspect stuff after what happened a few weeks ago in the Apex. But Duncan is still a pick favorite, 66%, and on Typology, that's Typology on Go Milk, 58%. This is such a 50-50 fight. It's good. It's a great fight. It's gonna end quickly. Someone's getting finished. It's a Terrence McKinney fight. Someone's getting put out. Just when and how quickly. Who and how quickly. I've never picked against McKinney. I'm not gonna start now, mainly because there's bias, and I don't know if he's really gonna win or not. But I want to see him always win because who doesn't love Terrence McKinney? Always entertaining. Never had a boring fight. Give me McKinney. Even do I actually think he's gonna win? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, but we'll see. Again, I've never put my pick in against him, so I start now. Giving McKinney biasedly to a good amount. Kind of just, I don't care who wins this fight, just shut up and enjoy it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut up and enjoy it because that's the best thing to do. So that's what I'm going to do. And then the featured prelim, the lightweight fight that has the highest possibility of being shit. And it probably will be, to be honest, as we have in a featured prelim and a complete 50-50 chance we either get a shit fight or a fun finish. We have to end the prelims. Grant Dawson versus Manuel Torres. Dawson still a big favorite, minus 225 on picks. He is 62% picked. And on Go Milk, he is 69 nice percent picked. Yeah, more than likely Dawson's just gonna cuddle Torres to death. Hopefully it doesn't happen, and I'm gonna pick Torres because fuck Grant Dawson. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Torres knocks him the fuck out, but more than likely he's gonna get cuddled to death because Grant Dawson's a bitch. So he's a fake fighter and a bitch. So hopefully Manuel wins. I have my doubts. So we'll see. Moving to the main card, beginning with maybe the hardest fight on the main card to predict. A very good fight here. Very good way to open the main card, and the heaviest fight on the main card. We have Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Gushkov. This is a weird one. This is a very interesting one to try and predict. Jan is a slight favorite, which I think is very fair. On picks, he is small favorite, 61%. On Goat Milk, I think this could be really interesting. 61, also exactly the same. Interesting. Again, I don't know. This is a weird one. Could Gushkov knock him out? Yes, he could. Is Gushkov gonna knock him out? I don't know. I struggle to see it. I truly do. It's possible. Jan is fucking 90 at this point, but is he gonna get knocked out for like the first time in a long time? God, karate combat bag got pushed over to 12:30. Jesus Christ. Is it gonna fucking? Is this gonna be Jan's first knockout loss and like almost ever since Thiago Santos? Maybe, maybe. But I think, and Jan's just a better fighter. I think Jan can do what I think this could be a lot like the Israel Adesanya fight where he's gonna be able to just fucking fight smarter, maybe use some takedowns and win. So I don't know. I think this is definitely the hardest fight on the main card to predict. Can an old Jan still go? He looked good against Pira. He looked fine against Alberg. Yeah, 3-4 years ago, he would beat Gushkov easily, but the dude's almost 40-3. Can he still go? I don't know. Can Gushkov knock him out? I don't know. This is a tough one. but I just can't not pick the former champ here. I can't pick the old man. Give me Jan. I really just struggle to not pick him here. Gushkov's not bad, but I just struggle to see him beating Jan. If he does, then yeah, Jan's completely done. But can he beat Jan? Can he get that knockout? I don't know. I don't think so. Give me Blachowicz. Give me Blachowicz. I just think he has one more left in him, because then I don't think he beats really any of the top guys, but I think he has one more win left in him. So let's see it. Give me Jan. I won't be shocked if Unka gets KO'd, but I'll ride with Polish Power one more time. Give me Jan. Not really sure what else to say. Then we go to the worst main card fight, because god, this is a pitiful fight in every sense of the word. We have the most undeserved ranking shot on the card and of the year against a guy who shouldn't even be ranked, really. Henry Triple Dwarf Cejudo versus Peyton Frank Ocean Talbot. Talbot, a giant favorite on betting odds, decently sized favorite on picks and on Typology, and I'm guessing Go Milk's much of the same. And Cejudo's retirement fight, 75% on Go Milk. Yeah, Talbot should win this one easily. What is there to really say? Cejudo's shit. Short. Talbot's not a world beater, but he's better than Henry fucking Cejudo. Give me Frank Ocean to get the win here. Not very much else to say. Both suck. Talbot's better. Pathetic fight. UFC's didn't get what they want. Cejudo gone and Talbot in the top 15. Sure, let's do it. Easy one for Talbot. Piss break of the card. Of the pay-per-view. Because after that, we get to the best fight on the card, from the worst fight on the main card to the best fight on the whole card in general. We go to flyweight for our next two fights, where we're going to get two Young Gun Ws, and begin with Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taia. God, this fight's fucking phenomenal. Easily the best on the card. I cannot wait for this fucking fight. Taira has fallen in favorite so far. He's a little bit smaller of a favorite than he was before, only minus 125 now. On picks, Moreno's actually the pick favorite on Typology, 61 to 39. That's intriguing. And on Go Milk, I feel like it might be a lot of the same. Yes, 62 to 38. So Taira's actually the underdog outside of the betting odds, which is weird. Very weird. You got the main question is, can Taira get it down? Because obviously he's not going to win a striking match with Brandon Moreno. Very few can. Can he get him down and win? Maybe. If not, then yeah, he's going to lose. But can he get him down? Moreno, we know what he can do. He's fought forever. This is the first 3-rounder since the pandemic. We'll see what happens. Obviously, in a striking match, if Moreno can stuff takedowns and keep it on feet, he's going to win. Just like he did against Albazi and Ursay. You know, you don't have stuff takedowns there, and those guys are not even 1% as good as Taira. Still. But Taira can get him down. I don't think he's going to submit him, but if he can keep him there, hold him there, beat him up there, this is going to be interesting. Striker versus grappler. Best fight on the card. Give me the new kid. Give me Tatsuro. It's time for a new era at flyweight, starting with this fight in the co-main especially. It's just time for a new era, and I think it begins with Taira beating Moreno. We've seen Moreno be a top guy forever, and he is still very good. He is still one of the best in the division, but we need to start moving on. We need to start getting away from him, Royval, Kantoja, Kai Kara. We need to start moving into guys like Van, like Taira, like Horiguchi. I know he's old, he hasn't been in the UFC in a while, etc., etc. Give me the new kid, just like fucking 322, where guys like Morales and Prates beat the old guns. I think it's gonna happen again here. Give me Taira, give me Tatsuro, get the win to keep him down and hold him there. And yeah, it's for his second fight outside the Apex. He is very happy. Give me Tatsuro Taira. Just keep fucking Sean O'Malley away from him. Yeah, I'll talk about that whole little thing he did in a little bit. So, There you go. After that, we go to the co-main event of the evening, the easiest fight on the main card to predict. Not even gonna waste much time here, just I did in the breakdown. The co-main for the UFC Undisputed Flyweight Championship of the World. The worst champion the weight classes ever had because he lost to Steve fucking Erceg. Alexandre Camboja versus the new champion Joshua the Man Van. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that name. What's up? I would like if you spoke English. I wouldn't mind. I'll translate what you said there. If you would like to speak a little bit of English, I want to heard. I don't mind. I get you speak what you speak. Again, I'll try and translate what you said there. I'll translate your name in general. Shout out to you. Welcome to the chat. I do think my channel actually has closed captions for different languages now, which is fucking awesome. Hopefully those are helpful. Let me see what even language fucking is this? Russian. Salam to everybody. Yeah. Shout out. And the first Russians ever be in chat. Salam to you, brother. Let me translate your name so I actually kind of get close to saying something. Because, see, I cannot fucking read that at all. Let me try and translate this. Yeah, I think I've only had Americans and Canadians. Arif Makanov. What's up, how are you, Arif? Shout out to you. Again, first ever non-American I've had. Well, I have Canadians as well. In Canadians, maybe a Mexican or two, I think. That's about it. I have not had much else. So, yeah, first Russian. Hope you're doing good. Peace to you, brother. Salam. And, yeah. But to someone I don't want to have any peace, Alexander Pantoja. Yeah, Josh Rand's gonna win this fight easily. Him being the underdog is fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's an easy win for Van. Not much to really say here. Underdog on Tapology, which is hilarious. It's such a free pick, man. He's so gonna win this fight easily. Van and New with ease. He's not losing to a guy who lost to Steve Erceg. Steve Erceg, who fucking stinks. Give me Van easily, no debate, layup. Just you wait. How is this Can gonna win? He can't outstrike him. He has worse cardio. He's not gonna grapple him. He's not gonna submit him. Easy win for Van. Just y'all wait. And then finally, speaking of grappling, this one you will see plenty of out-grappling as we have in the main event of the evening. Speaking of Russians, Pyotr Yan, we have in the main event of the evening the final title fight of 2025, and sadly one of the easiest ones to predict as well. Not really too much to say here. We have in the main event to end the UFC 322 to end the second 23, my bad, to end the second to last card of the year, the last pay-per-view ever for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world, the greatest bantamweight of all time, Merab Dvalishvili versus Pyotr Yan. Well, good luck to Pyotr. He's gonna goddamn need it, because Merab's going to rip him limb from limb. You're not really gonna cuddle him from limb to limb. Yeah, Merab should win this easily. We saw this fight 3 years ago. Probably gonna be much the same, if not even more one-sided, because Merab has got better. Pyotr, I don't think it's got worse, but he just don't think he's gotten better, because I don't know how much better Pyotr can get. He's already phenomenal. I've said it all week. Pyotr's only chance of real victory is just swinging and praying he can actually hurt him, which is not gonna fucking work. Yeah, Merab 440 favorite. Yeah, he's gonna win a 91%. I think the first time I saw Jan's ever been the underdog, which is insane. 96% on Go Milk. Yeah, this is a easy win for Merab, which the thing Pyotr Jan's an easy win is insane, but That's just how good Marab is. That Piotr Jan, who, let's be honest, is probably going to go down as one of the most underachieving bantamweights of all time for how great he is just not going to beat Marab. So, yeah, like, give me Marab. He's just better. What else can I say? He's the greatest bantamweight of all time. He's the fighter of the year. Give me Marab to get the win. And, yeah, not really much else to say. Marab by domination to end C323. Bang. Yeah, so those are just my quick thoughts one last time before we get to the fights tomorrow. Yeah, my opinions have not really changed. We'll see if the weigh-ins or the face-offs changed anything for me, but I doubt it. And, yeah, I still believe it's a great card. I think a lot of people who have shit on it are kind of stupid. And I can't wait for it. So I'm excited. It's going to be a great card. And see what happens. Yeah, not very much else to say there. Again, I'll make my picks. I'll put my official picks in a little bit. We'll watch Dwayne's and the face-offs in a few minutes. And should be fun. Okay, crazy that the last three chats have been all new people. So hope all three of y'all are doing good. If you're still here, which I doubt, if you are, shout out to y'all. If you see new people, I already know where all the OGs are. They're at Moss. Nope, everyone's enjoying some MMA holes. I don't even know what Moss is doing with Karate Combat and still not starting. So if anyone knows how to improvise, it's Moss. So hopefully everything's going good over there. And yeah, not really much else to say. There's a little bit of other fight news to talk about. Well, not a bunch. The main thing being finally officially a fight that we predicted was gonna happen, and this time, when did Charles last win? Fucking 2 months ago? Not even. It's official now that March's pay-per-view main event will be the rematch between two of the greatest of all time for the BMF, Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. A rematch from, God, I mean, what, 10 plus years ago? When did they fight? 2014 or some shit? 2015, so 11 years ago they fought at featherweight. Now they rematched two of the greatest of all time for the BMF in a main event of a pay-per-view. Can't wait. That's going to be great. And still think a BMF main event bullshit, but whatever. And yeah, that'll be fun. They also announced a few other cards. We were getting well, we actually already knew about that one. They're going to Houston on 21st February, which I think is the first time they're going to Houston in a long time. Mexico, we already talked about. V326s and T-Mobile. They cannot. 3 of the next 4 pay-per-views, counting tomorrow, are in T-Mobile. It's like, Jesus Christ. Apex on March 14th. Sounds great. London on March 21st. You know, that card, probably be shit. And then Seattle, Washington on March 28th. And so that'll be very interesting. And yeah, so a lot of cards announced for the first quarter of the year. That should be fun. And yeah, should be interesting to see what happens. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in the first quarter of the year. Love it. Should be fun. We'll hopefully get some fight announcements sooner than later, and we'll see what happens. Not really much else to say there. So, and then the only other big main topic people are talking about is they did a whole seasonal press conference where actually that fight got announced, the Charles fight, and they did face-offs for it, and one of the face-offs was for this fight. And if you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't see it, go find it. Mr. Sean O'Malley thought it was a good idea to do a face-off with Song Yadong wearing a fucking COVID mask. Sean, why? Is it exactly what everyone's saying it is? Yeah, I don't need to say the word. You know the word. You hear it every goddamn day. Yeah, it is. Was it funny? Not really. It was corny, and it was exactly Sean O'Malley, so great. Good job, Sean. Good way to piss everyone off. Yeah, not really sure what else to say. Great. Good job, Sean. You better win this fucking fight. And yeah, for like that's really the long and short of shit I had to talk about. And for there, of course, I could will talk about watch the weigh-ins, the face-offs, and make my picks at the end. But yeah, about I looked at the card again, talked about a little bit of news today. Fun, very fun shit going on. Looking forward to see what fucking happens tomorrow and what is being announced for 26, and we'll see what happens. So, not really sure what else to say. To take a quick break from talking about MMA for a minute. Of course, we'll obviously finish tonight talking about the UFC, but to look at the fantasy league and look at what happened in the NFL last night. Not just a quick little look. We had on Thursday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Lions. Great game actually for Thursday Night Football. 44-30. Jahmyr Gibbs went crazy. CeeDee Lamb got knocked out. Very fun game. Lions kind of held the lead the whole game. Dallas never was able to really get ahead. And yeah, Detroit gets the much needed win to save their season. Dallas now falls to, I believe, a 9% playoff chance. So we'll see what happens. Very decent Thursday night game. Just needed a win for the Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs is fucking phenomenal. And yeah, not really too much else to say there. To look at what's going on in Fantasy League, what are the new projections after some games last night. Tone got 25 points between two of his guys, Javante and Ferguson. Great. Avast and Ninja had a lot of points scored. Both had 2 players apiece. Very intriguing. Matua got 18 from CeeDee Lamb. Always good. And Chrome got 38 from Aubrey and David Montgomery. So, very good start for him. We'll see what happens. We'll have to talk about this more tomorrow. But, yeah, cool. I didn't have anyone playing. And, there's that. Then look at the NBA League real quick. What's going on here? I am actually winning against Bodder somehow. I don't fucking know how by any goddamn means. But I am. So hopefully maybe I'll hold this lead for 2 more days. Who knows? Tone is beating the living fuck out of Chrome. Jesus Christ. Bots and Matua in a very close game. Almost a tie. Jesus. And Vast is going to get a free win. So good to see. And yeah, very interesting stuff there. Yeah, not really too much else to say there. I know we're not here to talk about this sport. Just take a quick minute break to look at this shit. I'll see what we're here for is all of this. So let's get back to that, shall we? Almost an hour in. Shall we watch the weigh-ins and face-offs, my boys? I say we shall. So let's do just that. Let me get them up, and like I always say every week, I can't do this because they're on YouTube and they're not showing fight footage. So there you go. Oh my god, Karate Combat actually goddamn started. I'm fucking shocked. So about goddamn time. Jesus goddamn Christ. Cool. Only took 3 fucking hours. So nice. I'll be watching that right after stream. So to look at, we'll watch the weigh-ins and then the face-offs, and then we'll tie it all in a bow by doing my picks. So should be fun. Let's do it. Where is it? Begin with the weigh-ins. So see what happens here. See, we know the 2 weight misses. We'll see if anyone else didn't look great on the scales. You know, again, I think a lot of people put a little too much into that theory, but We'll see. We'll see if that holds true or not. But I think people put a little bit too much in that theory, but I also kind of get it to an extent. We'll see. Well, obviously, we're going to begin with the champ, where everyone's saying, oh, 4 weight cuts in a year, so brutal. As it looks like he maybe had his easiest cut here, so let's watch the weigh-ins. Beginning with the champ on his 4th weight cut of the year. Of course, makes it with ease because he's Marab. Actually, looked like maybe it was his easiest one. And of course, he's on weight. Not even really much of a worry for him. And then the challenger, who again another always professional, Piotr. Obviously, never misses weight. Professional of all professionals. Makes weight. Shocker. No shocker there. Both look fine. Might skip this one. No one gives a shit. The champ and the other will fight on the night. Joshua Van, a guy who has to be able to make weight for how often he goddamn fights. Of course, on weight. Doesn't look like struggle at all for him. And see him win the belt tomorrow. And then they just go with random people. Beginning with the lock of the night, Mansour Abdul Malik. Of course, he's gonna be on weight. No shit. Actually, I can't say for sure by this point. The early prelim guys are the only one that missed, but he made weight. No worries there. Rob's boy, his teammate Nazim. On weight. I think he did miss for a fight, or maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like he did, but he didn't miss here. So that's good. Manny Torres, a man who we need to win and beat shitty Grand Austin. So hopefully he can. He's on weight. Could look a little bit better, but whatever. And Brian Moreno, I forgot he got that shitty tattoo. Another constant professional. Of course, gonna be on weight. God, that tattoo is awful. On weight. I think you know which one I'm talking about. Edson, Uncle Edson, who always has a fucking people's eyebrow. Another constant professional, looking better than he would at featherweight. Does he have one more in him? We'll see. Ewo, the only debutant of the night, made his first walk on weight for light heavyweight. Again, so far nothing out of the ordinary here. Big involved man, Jan, another constant professional on weight. Too easy for him. Does he have one more in him? And then farthest thing from a professional, Jalen Turner on weight. You know, might be on weight. Is he mentally on weight and all there? We're gonna find out. Come on, Edson, make me look smart. Probably he's looking actually skinnier than before. I don't know if that's good or bad. Karine, not maybe a professional, just a shitty fighter. She is on weight. To lose, she is going to. Tatsuro Taira on weight for his biggest fight for his second time out of the Apex, still in Vegas. So he's how much out of the Apex is he really? No, PA does not look phenomenal, but he is on weight, so. Mamed Naimov, Terry Bastard. Got on weight. Yeah, if you weigh in a little bit later, then you mean you probably didn't have a great cut. Or you're a fucking lazy big dude. Ebo obviously on weight easily. Fucking gigantic motherfucker. Too bad he's a dog shit fighter. And then the boring tomato can known as Grant Dawson. Oh, fuck off, State Farm. Let that run through. Ooh, first fighter who needs the towel. Interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't remember him needing that before. Oh, and then the farthest thing from a professional, Macy Baba. But she actually does make weight. Will she actually make to the fight tomorrow? That's a fucking question in its own right. Bogdan Glushkov. And he better hope he makes weight. He has nothing to fucking shave. And then the first of the two who missed weight, Bruno Ferreira. Lazy sack of shit. God, he looks terrible. Looks like he's falling asleep. There's no excuse. You make the weight, you lazy shit. Find 30% of his purse, I'd imagine. And then we got Frank Ocean making the weight. God, I wish you. I'd be fine if that fight got canceled, to be honest. But no luck. At least he's gonna beat up Cejudo. I guess it makes everything alright in the end. For Zion back on weight. Yeah, really only a few people that didn't look great on the scales or missed weight, so everyone looks fine as ready. And then Triple Dwarf for the final time. Like, shut up, you suck. But he does make weight, I'll give him that. Taking goddamn forever. I had to get into character there. What the fuck was that? Vittori, must win for him. Never misses weight. So maybe he'll actually get a win for once. Maybe the last time we see him. Definitely the last time we see him. Antonio Torocali, Mr. Dern. Gonna get his ass beat. Dude's fucking balding. But he is with Mackenzie Dern, so I guess he's winning in the end. So good for him. Terrence, Mr. T-Rex. Another guy who fights so often, he better know how to make weight. Who doesn't love a Terrence McKinney fight? It's gonna last upwards of a minute at most. Of course, on weight, professional. And then right after the opponent, Chris Duncan. I think they need the. Oh, no. You just need a stupid. The worst glasses ever in a chain. And then lastly, the other idiot who missed weight, Lazy Myron. Still sad. God, I hope Naimov wins. But it's unlikely. Myron makes the weight. Or misses the weight by a pound, you lazy sack of shit. And that is that for the weigh-ins. Again, not a lot to take away from that. Mainly Marab looked maybe the best he's ever had on a weight cut day or on weigh-in day. Barber actually made weight, and obviously Bruno and Myron looked awful, so interesting. And now let me get the face-offs up. I'm gonna just tuck you here. Now let's get the face-offs up. So now we're not gonna watch the whole weigh-ins. If you want to watch that, you can. We're just gonna watch the basic little face-off video they put up. Much easier and quicker. So we'll do that. So there we go. The official face-offs. Let's do it. The final face-off. One more sweep. The rematch. No pushing this time. Jan might not push him. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. No, it's not. Then we got Van winning the bout pretty easily. Not much to say here. And the best fight on the card, Moreno and Taira. Cannot fucking wait. Cannot wait. Then the worst fight on the main card, Dwarf and Frank Ocean. Yeah, we'll wonder who's gonna win. It's such a mystery. Jan and Bogdan. Now the winner of this is a bit of a mystery. Jan getting all up in his face. Interesting. Jan's motivated. Then hopefully Manuel Torres kills this boring tomato can. Then again, I have my doubts. Terrence and Duncan. Oh, I think the stare down might be longer than the fight. That'd be phenomenal. And then Macy and Kyrene, not going to be as phenomenal. Still debatable from Macy that you can make it to the fight, so we'll see. Then the best prelim, Nazim and Zion. Such a banger. Cannot fucking wait for that. Then the early prelims with, you could take off the fucking Hulk hands, you corny pussy. Tori's gonna beat him so easily. Edson and Turner. Either my best or worst pick of the card. Maybe my worst. We'll see. Ewo and Ebo. If they have the debut kid, what he can do. Mansour and Trocoli, the lock of the night against the tomato can. Both are not very good, but goddamn, Trocoli makes Mansour look like goddamn Rumble Johnson. And then the can battle, that is Naimov and Santos. Oh joy, can't wait. I'm leaning to just pick Naimov at this point. I might. Oh, do I put my pick in as Naimov because fucking Santos? Nah. Maybe. Nah. Let me think on it. But yeah, those are the face-offs. Very fucking good card. I cannot fucking wait. And, yeah, this is gonna be good, man. This is gonna be very, very good, and I am very, very excited. So, yeah. Let's do the final thing as we always do for the pre-party, and that is actually put my picks in. So let's do just that. Beginning with the first fight, I would love to see Naimov win, but I just struggle to see it. I truly do. I don't think it's Myron's time to get fraud checked. And Myron, I just can't bring myself to doing it. Maybe the boring can by decision. And then the lock of the night, Bink, Boop, Bop next. The eye battle, Ewo and Ebo. This was pretty simple. It would be interesting to see Ebo get knocked out. I think it's possible. We're gonna see if it happens tomorrow. I made my crazy pick, but you need a crazy pick. Come on, Edson. I have the feeling I can't pick someone weak-minded. If you're not there mentally, your skill level does not matter. Marvin, easily. Not much to say there. Then the prelims, Nazim. I just feel like them breaks Ziam. I truly do. Speaking of easy picks, Macy layup if she actually fights. This and then the same pick I've made for every Terrence McKinney fight, knockout round 1. Come on, Terrence. And then speaking of knockouts in round 1, come on, Manny. I doubt you're gonna get the win, but hopefully Manny Torres gets the win. That one I can be biased on because I don't give a fuck. Oh, this is a tough one, but I gotta go for Unk. I gotta go for Unk Lakovic. And then this is a layup for Talbot. Not much to say there. Nah, this one's interesting, but again, I'm going to Young Gun. Give me a tough throw. Give me a tough throw with the Euro. Not much to say here. Layup, nothing to say there. And then lastly, speaking of layups, and still Mirab 10 the night. Bang. It's gonna be good. I think I could do good on picks. I might get a few wrong. Very high possibility of that. I'm looking at you, Edson. We'll see. We'll fucking see. Let's see if we can put our picks in here as well. My own. God, I hope I get this wrong. I would love to see a Naeem W. Ben Filler, but I just don't think it's time for either of these two to get fully fraud checked. So I'm gonna say it doesn't happen yet. Ewell. Come on, Uncle Edson. Get the win, buddy. Marv. And I will not be changing any of these the second I hit save. They are saved and ready for tomorrow. So you can't. Whatever I put in is what I fucking put in. Macy Baba. T-Rex. Manuel. Jan. Frank Ocean. Tatsuro. Manu. And still. And then for the striking thing, for the tiebreaker on Goat Milk, let's see, what does Marab usually, what did Marab get in the first fight? I think is what I'll really base it off of. In the first fight, he got 147 strikes. Interesting. Well, actually, 200 overall. That's insane. I would say 204. And then for Jan, I'll say 95. I think he's not going to land shit. He didn't land much in the first fight. Doubt he lands much more here. There you go. 95 to 204. Picks are in. There you go. Like, after those are my picks in. I'm excited. It's going to be a good card. And, yeah, I think that's about that. Yeah. I know I'm pretty much talking to myself. I pretty much have been for an hour. Oh, but I forgot to do this on Wednesday. I want to do a little bit of this to end the night because I think it's a nice calm note to end on. Let's play a little higher or lower. Let's see. This will really tell you if I'm going to do good on picks tomorrow. Let's play a little of the UFC higher or lower. So we got a couple minutes of doing this because I want to do this on Wednesday, but I forgot because y'all pissed me off with no one showing up. And y'all pissed me off again tonight, but I'm just hiding it well. So let's do it while I'm playing some of this. I actually did get a new high score. I got up to 49, so it actually was an interesting one. This is how we I think, is it Aldo? Yeah. Sorry, Edson. Hopefully that goes up tomorrow. This has to be Aldo, right? 49. Can I break the high score? That's a hell of a fucking image right there. Anyone's gonna be higher than fully sharing. I think Fode was higher than 68, right? Yeah. Leon is higher than Phil. I've not played in a few days, so I don't think Shinya, yeah. So Sergey. Let's see. Can I get up to 14? Because I mean, I'll get all of the picks right tomorrow. 11. Funaki. 12. Corner. Bullshit. That's such bullshit. Daddy Alvarez is fucking garbage. That dude's a tomato can. Oh, wow, that's another interesting one. They're giving us fighters on tomorrow's card. I think Strickland has a higher win percentage at this point. I'll do like 2 to 3 rounds of this. It annoys me that I've got all my good scores off stream. It's like, can I at least show that I can do good at this? None of y'all are distracting me, so I'm happy about that. Who the fuck is Negu Magu Fuichi? I really used to pick here, but yeah, who the fuck is she? Fuck, dude. Bullshit. That guy Metzger probably never won a fucking fight in his life. Dude sucks. Now, both these guys are fucking terrible. We don't count that one, they're both garbage. Last one. Wasn't on a W here. Wasn't on a high. Bullshit. Bobby Green literally has like a fucking 10, 20 and 20 record. Let's end on a high. You know, I say fucking show I actually can do good. No one's here anyway, so you fuckers don't show up anyway. So what am I meant to say? Hey, there'll be video proof. Can we get her in the UFC already? You dickheads don't show up anyway, so I don't know. I can rewatch and see how good I do. Oh fuck y'all. You clowns are watching other shit. Whatever. I knew that was a bad pick. That doesn't count. What the fuck is that? Let's end on a high. Bullshit. That's not even true. That doesn't count and it's not true. Fucking won more fights in a fucking month than Mike Brown won in a decade. Dude, shit. That doesn't count either. We don't count steroid cheats. No. Let's end on a high. Sorry, Don Fry. You were never gonna be the pick in either of these debates. I know my shit. I almost fell for the trap there. I'm not gonna go over to here though. Yeah, 93% is crazy. Dude, Cyborg is so fucking good. People don't know about Shane Carwin like that. Damn. I thought Thong was like an 80%er. You see, now I ball out. Now I ball out. I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag. Who the fuck? I know who Costa Philippou is, but like, why is he here? He sucks. Oh, bullshit. Whatever. 17. Good enough. Shit's so rigged. Who the fuck? I guarantee you Costa Philippou's like fucking 13-9. I was like, dude, awful. Whatever. And, yeah, that's about that, man. Not really too much else to say there. Yeah. Not really much else to say. Did my picks, watched the weigh-ins, watched the face-offs by myself. It was fun, and yeah, again, you motherfuckers won't watch anyone but me, so it's whatever. I understand. Y'all will watch anyone besides RX. I'm not even annoyed about it. There's nothing new. Nothing new. RX is alone, and yeah, nothing new. So fuck y'all, and yeah, so. Y'all watch anyone but me. I get it. Yeah, you'd rather do anything besides watch me. So cool. Hope y'all are happy with that. And yeah, again, fuck y'all. So there you go. Not really much else to say there. Yeah, did everything I want to do tonight. Fucking weigh-ins, face-offs, picks, yada yada, and yeah, not really much else to it. So there you go. Had fun pre-party with myself mainly. Got a few new randos in chat, so shout out to them, shout out to Steve. And yeah, those are the only people who get shout outs. The rest of y'all, fuck y'all. So you don't show up, you're an ass. You don't show up, fuck you. So whatever. Not very much else to say. And yeah. That being said, the Cyber Flight's tomorrow. I'll be doing the after party and the hangover Saturday and Sunday. That'll be fun. And yeah, can't wait. Not very much else to say. I'm gonna watch Karate Combat, and yeah, not very much else to say. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn yourself to goal by the end of 2025. And as always, I'm going to say something which I don't believe I am. To myself, I hope I enjoyed the stream. Oh yeah, I did. No one else could, so gonna be people pick anyone but RX. There you go. As always, let's enjoy the last pay-per-view ever tomorrow. By saying, as always, RX out. Good vibes only. And always.